All right, joining me is Mr. Skand Tayal. He is a former Indian ambassador to South Korea and Uzbekistan. Ambassador Tayal, welcome to DD India News Hour. Ambassador Tayal, what we are witnessing today as we speak in Pakistan, do you think it's an election or selection?
Certainly, it is a selection, and such a rigging of elections has not been witnessed even in Pakistan in the past. 2018, if we were elections, only former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif was in exile, but his party was not crushed. Muslim League Nawaz was allowed to function. It has its own symbol, etc. And by all accounts, Imran Khan remains the most popular leader and perhaps his party, most popular party, and the way very systematically with the assistance and complicity of the judicial system of Pakistan, the party has been marginalized, they have been deprived of their election symbol, 40% illiteracy is there in Pakistan. So Imran Khan supporters would not even know whom to vote for.
Right.
And today they have suspended the internet and mobile phone communication that has been suspended. So mass communication cannot be done that who is the candidate. So it is most certainly a very rigged election. And selection, it seems that the Pakistan Army and General Asim Munir's favorite seems to be former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif.
Right.
The way he has been asked to come in, and all the cases have been withdrawn or he has been exonerated. The way Pakistan judiciary plays in the hands of the army is really very shocking and very depressing. That nobody can stand in, and the media is totally suppressed. Any journalist,
Right.
if he says anything against they are put behind bars. Some of them have disappeared and tortured. So it is the only thing which one could watch in this election is the percentage of voting.
Right.
In spite of all the suppression and oppression and restriction, how much the Imran Khan's supporters or his party's candidates are able to get. And between Bilawal Bhutto and Nawaz Sharif, that means between the Pakistan People's Party and Muslim League Nawaz, what is the percentage of votes?
Right.
I think some trends, but the ruling force in Pakistan would continue to be the Pakistan Armed Forces, led by General Asim Munir. On that, there is no doubt.
Ambassador Tayal, since you referred to both Nawaz Sharif and Imran Khan, I have to ask you this. To Nawaz Sharif first, what do you make of Nawaz Sharif's return to Pakistan's politics, number one? And number two, do you think Imran Khan's party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, is still in the reckoning?
See, this will be the fourth time Nawaz Sharif will become Prime Minister if he becomes. So in politics, one cannot write off anybody.
Right.
And Imran Khan, until he is alive and he is there, he can always come back. But Nawaz Sharif would perhaps have learned his lessons and will take his orders from General Asim Munir. And the thing is that Pakistani generals now don't want to rule directly, like Ziaul Haq did or Pervez Musharraf did, because there are so many economic woes in the country, and country is going downhill, 24% inflation, etc., that they don't want to be blamed for the economic ills of the country. So they want a civilian government in front, so that all the economic woes, the people put their anger and their frustration and towards the civilian government.
Right.
Whereas the army rule really calls all the shots. So this is how they operate now, the Pakistan Army. They are the real rulers, but in front they have a political party, and in the current mix of things, perhaps Nawaz Sharif has the popularity, at least some popularity, and in Punjab he has popularity. Punjab is the most important province of Pakistan. So army has engineered to bring him back because Shehbaz Sharif, his brother, who was the acting prime minister and earlier chief minister of Punjab, does not have that charisma.
Right.
And Nawaz Sharif is now grooming his daughter, Miriam Sharif, to take over the party after him. So it is a very well planned operation.
Right.
Where Nawaz Sharif and Muslim League are working in close concert with the Pakistan Army.
Ambassador Tayal, will the election or selection, as some are calling it, change Pakistan's calculus against India? How would New Delhi, for instance, be looking at the election?
One would think that between Nawaz Sharif and Imran Khan, if one goes by the track record, pronouncements, etc., perhaps Nawaz Sharif sees some merit in in better relations with India and more economic interaction with India. He came, after all, to 2014 inaugural of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji at that time. Then Prime Minister Modi went in December 2014, and so there was a certain hope. But immediately then ISI engineered terrorist incidents.
But Ambassador Tayal, do you think Nawaz Sharif can or will defy the army again?
He will definitely not defy the army, but if army has some sense and tries to see that the economic woes of its people need to be rectified and focus is to be there.
Okay.
Like there were some pronouncements by the former chief Bajwa of geo-economy, and he also said something that could maybe better economic relations with India. So, but the signal will come from Pakistan Army, and Nawaz Sharif will most certainly not do anything to defy Pakistan Army and get chucked out a third time in his career.
So, as you say, Ambassador Tayal, the Pakistan Army shall remain the final arbiter. But one quick question before we wrap it up. The West, led by the US, was critical of the Bangladesh election, but it has not said a word, not even a word, even remotely critical of the state of democracy or the lack of it in Pakistan. Why? And more importantly, what does that tell you about the US's own standards?
One, nobody expected any fair elections in Pakistan, and the way Imran Khan was defying United States, and he has been challenging United States, accusing United States of getting him removed. Most certainly, they prefer Imran Khan to fade away from the scene. And this shows the duplicity of the United States, and which has been very clear, which our establishment fully understands. And that's why we take their pronouncements with not a pinch of salt, but with a kilogram of salt.
Absolutely. All right, on that note, may I thank you, Ambassador Tayal, for joining us and sharing your thoughts and views and insights with our viewers at home and abroad. Thank you for your time. Much appreciated.